Good evening, YouTube. It's Saturday night, and I just got done watching a coffee challenge over at Rob Hall's Bluegrass Bushcraft, and he was using a Nesbitt's pellet to make his coffee, and he was cooking up some coffee from Eddie Gordon over at Balloon Man, and I got some of Eddie's coffees too. It's delicious. Just about done with it. I got some new coffee yesterday that I'm going to whip up. Don't tell Melissa, but I'm going to drink some coffee, and it's late, so I'm going to be up all night. So to copy Rob's video, I've got this little, I picked this up. It was $10. It's a Vulcan Safety Chef. And I've had these before, and it was, the marketing on it was for cooking, events and things like that. This is this says camp stove, and it's the safest camp stove ever designed. We'll see. Ideal for camping, hunting, fishing, boating, picnicking, or emergency household cooking. Safety Chef Division, Hartford, Connecticut. Let's make some coffee. What do you think? So one thing I noticed is that when I pop this open, the little can, I think there's a little can. That's the snuffer cap. Oh boy, where'd you go? I got it. Anyway, one thing I noticed, got the directions and everything. I love the can. One thing I noticed is it shows here that there's a little, it says fuel can, and I don't see a fuel can in here. It's got these little handles here for holding on to it in case you need to move it. You've got pot stands, like so, and then you pull this little trigger right here, and the bottom flips open like this, and then I think there was a little can, or you order their sterno can. That's what I think actually happens, and it sits right there. Well, I only have this fire pot solid gold fuel gel, and we're gonna try it. There's the fuel gel. Pop this baby open. Huh. You know what it smells like? Alcohol. Which I think that's all that's in there is alcohol. And we're going to set this baby right there, right like the directions show, and we're going to close this. Like that. Lock and load. I'm going to have to figure out how to light it. It's lit. Set that right in there. Definitely has to line up. There we go. Latch. There we go. We got a stove. Is it heating up though? All right, yeah, you see that little, I wonder if that's the can. No, I don't think so. All right, we're gonna have to rig up our own can this size, but maybe only half the height of this, because this is too high and it's going up there and it's snuffing out. So I've got an idea. So I've got this Vaseline can that I bought yesterday. It's used. So I've been buying this Vaseline at estate sales. Because someday I'm going to make my hand at making some fire starters. So let's empty this Vaseline into the bigger jug, like so, and then we'll use this little metal can, and if this works, I'll leave this can in with the stove. How's that sound? And it'll have a lid and everything. So there's that. I guess I could leave that Vaseline in there, it'll burn. Absolutely will burn. Now, get this out of our way, and let's scoop up some of the fire starting material and pack that in here. 1, 2, 3. This might work out better. I'll time this and make sure I understand clearly. I put the lid back on the fire starting material, the gel, set this out over here. Now let's set it in like that. This is going to be the lid that goes back on there when we're done. And let's fire it up. Okay, we got a light. Now let's close it down. Oh yeah. Woo! Now we got nice heat coming out of there. I'm going to pour just what I need into my, and then just a skosh more. And get these pot stands out of here. And see how long it takes that to boil. I might try, like Rob had, as a Nesbitt's cube. I might try that in this stove someday. But I'll tell you what, it is definitely, it's going to boil. I'm getting a lot of good heat off of this. I really do have a decent flame. I'm pretty happy with this, actually. I'll show you what it looks like underneath there. Pretty cool. It's going to be interesting to see if the fuel lasts long enough to boil the water. I'm going to do this about 7 minutes probably, and I think it's getting close. But it'll be interesting to see if the fuel reservoir is enough to burn that long. As soon as I said that, I mean 30 seconds after I said that, there was like a pop, and I popped it open and the fuel was gone. So that's the height. I'm gonna double that height. I'm gonna use this can, and we'll see how that works, because it can't be, it's got to be lower than this can. So let's see, I'll use this can as a measurement, and I need to be below that. So I'll be right back. Let me cut this. We'll be right back. Twice the amount of fuel than the Vaseline tin, but we should be lower than this one, and it's not quite the same diameter. So let me peel this label off. Alright, there we go. Let's try this again. This open. This will probably take it all. There we go. Is it going to close? So it closes, but will it stay burning? Nope. Snuffs it out. All right, I cut about 1/16 of it off. Maybe an 1/8. Let's try that. That feels better. And there it goes. We're good. Get this back on here. All right, it's hard to see, but we've got a boil. And we're close to it. No, it's boiling. Let's make coffee. All right. Oh, put our grounds in. Wandering Goat out of Eugene. Oh, man. Oh, it's good stuff. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. It's going to show you that that blue flame crawled up the stack, and it I don't know what you would call it, but it climbs and heats up that center element, and I think it compounds the heat. It's actually working really, really well. Again. I think that'll do it for that. Let's see. That's hot. Oh, look at that. There's a bunch left. There's a bunch of fuel left. So that's way, way, way more efficient than, so definitely this little can wasn't nearly enough. So this is twice the can. And then here's the snuffer. There we go. Oh, the smell. The smell is just awesome. All right, I think that'll do it. Set that out of the way. Let's have our cup. All right, everybody. Tomorrow's Easter. I hope everybody has family, fun, relaxation. I hope everybody remembers, you know, what tomorrow's all about. And if you're not into that, I totally understand. But if you are, awesome. So gonna just take a little cup here, a little sip of this Wandering Goat out of Eugene. Hot and strong. I'm gonna throw this cup out to Donna. I haven't seen Donna in a while, but I have been talking to her in the background. She's good. She's been farm sitting, so she's been I think watching someone's farm and dealing with animals and all that. So she's been busy. I bet you we see her soon. And I know she's been watching the scenario with Ron T. Sawyer. She's in the background giving loves. I'm sure she's reached out or will be any time now. But Donna, this is for you. We miss you. All right, Rob. I tried to follow in your footsteps with the Nesbits, with the Sterno, and it was a win. A little choppy, but it was a win. So happy Sunday, everybody, and we'll see you around. All right, sports fans, I couldn't quit. I scratched the sterno all together, and I'll flip you around and I'll show you what. I had some stove rope for sealing like a stove handle, and I put 2 layers of that and then filled that full of denatured alcohol. And now look at what we got. It is perfect. It is a perfect stove. This thing, once that stack gets warmed up, it's got a perfectly blue stove, blue ring around the bottom there. Here, I'll show you as soon as it heats up. All right, so there is the mod, and we've got a perfect blue ring around that center. This is quite. I've already got a boil, and the ring will drop down to one side like that. But as soon as I put a pot on it, it comes around and makes a circle. It's just happier when it's off. It collapses there, but you can see that blue flame. You see down in there? All right. All right. Now, good night. See you tomorrow.